If you're a little bit undercarbed, if you're a little bit of a petunia, then watch the video. Because you need this message, alright? You need this message. So I'm coming from I'm a coach. I could talk for hours on this one, just ramble on. It's probably the most pernicious thing I think you can have in your life. Is a fear of carbohydrate. I can't think of many more pernicious belief systems to have. Let me think. No, I can't think of anything. You know, the fear of carbohydrate. It's, you know, carbohydrate's the most important, sugar is the most important nutrient for humans. But then a lot of people do that. They eat, having more carbohydrates, and they sort of feel a bit better, but they have this self-destructive mindset of like, oh, I shouldn't look after myself, I'm not worthy. And then that's a whole other story. But that often stems from not enough carbs. And from your parents not having enough carbs, and they trash talk you, then you start to believe it, and it carries on, you know. People want to torture themselves. Like, not many people have self-love. Not many people really like themselves. Not many people really think they deserve a good life of happiness. And so that's the, you know, because I'm thinking, why don't people want to do this? You know, why is it such a minority? Because most people hate themselves, man. Because we live in a society where you have touched up billboards or whatever, or, you know, even filters on the camera, you know. People are like, oh, yeah, it's like, so it's just the world we live in. It's just like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. If you look a certain way, you can have the best information out there, but if you look a certain way or say a certain swear word, mention sugar in a positive light, people are, ooh, ooh. People are dumb, man. Most people are very, very dumb. They're smart and academic. They can create a computer. They can create a massive company. They can create billions and millions of dollars in the bank. But most of them can't even understand how sugar works in the body. It doesn't matter your fitness level, all right? You need to eat unlimited carbohydrates. You need to eat unlimited sugar, refined sugar. If your body wants something sweet, give it the fruit. If it wants extra sweet, put the sugar in the fruit. If you can have fruit and be totally satisfied sweet, okay, cool. You're one of those very rare people who don't have much calorie needs. But if you have your fruit and you're like, oh man, I had 10 bananas, but I'm still needing more food, then you need more food. That's why I add 200-300 grams of sugar to a 10 banana smoothie, and that's like, you know, what's that, 14, 15, 2,000 calories for a meal. You're just done. You can focus so much better, maybe have a little nap if you need to, and then come back to it. You're not even thinking about food because you're like, you're done. But if you're not doing any sport, you want to keep your fat intake real low. Carbs high. Now, carbs is anything. Carbs is rice. It's sugar. It's fruit. It's white rice. It's brown rice. It's quinoa. It's millet, oats, potatoes, corn. Fruit. Sweet fruits. Of which are thousands of types out there. And it's carbohydrates like fructose, glucose, and sucrose. Those are the most common three. Rice, glucose. Fruit is sucrose. Sucrose is glucose and fructose. Cane is sucrose. Fruit is sucrose. All right? So again, cane is sucrose. Fruit is sucrose. Sucrose is 50 glucose, 50 fructose. Rice, glucose, maltodextrin, glucose. You know, complex carbs are good. Complex carbs just have more glucose. Chains, longer chains of glucose that your body splices up and it's absorbed as glucose, as sugar. All right, so it's just all sugar. People say, no, refined sugar doesn't have nutrients and minerals in it. And it's like, yeah, but it's still sugar. All right, you can add all the minerals and vitamins you want to fat. It's still going to give you insulin resistance, all right? Simple as that. You can have, oh, I'm having a nutritionist diet. Look at this. Look how much nutrition's in butter and eggs and meat. There's a lot of nutrition in these things. But look what they do to your body. It's not about how much minerals and vitamins and protein you get. It's like, where does it come from? All right? So you're eating all this meat, you get all this nutrition, but look at all these people in Walmart. Look how much nutrition they're getting from their meat. You know, look at these. But they're like obese and sick and got heart disease and all these issues going on. So it's not, oh, you don't get enough nutrition from sugar. It's like, you need sugar. Rice, fruit, sugar. Get it in. Simple as that. Or you just pay the consequences. Pay the consequences. Insulin resistance is a big one. Too much fat from any source. Olive oil, bacon, lard, grass-fed butter, avocados, nuts and seeds. Fat is fat when it creates insulin resistance. If it's saturated, monounsaturated, polyunsaturated, too much omega-3, whatever, it's going to cause insulin resistance in everybody. You know, even me, whatever. If you do more sport, you can eat more fat. Sugar increases from insulin resistance. So you eat too much fat, it coats insulin receptor sites, your blood sugar stays up. It goes up and stays up. And that's called insulin resistance. Now you have all the excess insulin, which is an inflammatory anabolic hormone, and that's causing damage to your endothelium cells of your cells, etc. Today's fruit tastes like cardboard and Vaseline with a hint of stevia. The average fruit there today tastes hideous. That's why kids throw it in the bin, or they throw it at each other. How many people steal fruit at a fruit shop? Because it tastes like junk. How many people steal chocolate and candies and gummy bears? Yeah, because it's the double calorie source. So when you add sugar to your food, your rice, your starches, your fruit, you're going to feel a lot better. People ask me what drugs I'm on. What are you on? All right, sugar. Oh, this is where you lose people. This is where people hit the unsubscribe. All right, so do the Durianrider sugar challenge. This is a 2 kilo bag. This is from Coles Australia. 2 kilos of sugar. It cost me $1.90. That's like $1.20 US about at the moment. Get a 2 kilo bag of sugar and consume this in the next 7 days. And thank me later. Tell me what happens after 7 days. Just do it. Don't like. And now I can pretty much get to the point where I can look at someone and tell you exactly what they think of what their diet beliefs are, what their exercise beliefs are, what medications they're on. For some people, it's pretty obvious. So I like to be that forensic, what's the word? Sherlock Holmes of nutrition. I don't know why, but I just find it, I find it a great personal interest, studying human behavior, animal behavior. I love the freedom that I'm not in a university and I have to follow the guidelines of what's taught and this is how it is. I can have an open mind, turn off the programming, turn on the eyes, tune in what's going on and look at what nature's providing and what farmers providing, what's media's providing, and just go, wow, look at this craziness going on out there. If you go calories in, calories out, you'll have a miserable life compared to I now eat unlimited carbohydrates from plants, white rice, fruit, sugar, corn, barley, oats, quinoa, lentils, if you like lentils, fruit, sugar, white rice, corn, potatoes, baked, steamed, not fried. If you're getting too lean, eat fried food. All right? If your body fat's too low, eat more fat. The fat you eat is the fat you wear. Effortlessly. Thanks, McDougal, for that soundbite. It's true, man. The fat you eat is the fat you wear. If I want to increase my body fat, I eat more fries. I eat more avocado. Would you get obese eating avocado? No, but you can get fat. You can look like an avocado. Harley, would you date someone who is scared of sugar? And I'm like, dude, don't even tell him my name. I'll talk to him for 10 minutes maybe, but, I'll try and tell him the truth about sugar. But, man, I would not want to live in the same house as because I'm so sugared up. I'm just so, understand the power of sugar. How much carbs should a sedentary person eat? The answer is you should always eat enough, as much as you want, as much as your cells want. If you still want sweet, eat more sweet. Keep the fat as low as possible, okay? And all of a sudden you go, wow, I'll start feeling more motivated to go and actually do things versus just sit on my ass and procrastinate through the whole day, get nothing done, blame it on your ADD or whatever. Chances are, it's your carbs are insufficient and your muscle glycogen is low and your motivation just drops, man. It just goes on from there. So just do that. Increase your sleep, water, sugar. Start with water. Drink a cup of water in the morning. Drink a litre of water before your breakfast. Sip it throughout the day. Carbohydrates. Fruit for breakfast with sugar on top. Just try that, man. Try that. It's a party in your mouth. Drinking your water. What about dental hygiene? Dental hygiene just goes for any diet, whatever you're eating. You have to eat as much carbohydrate as you want. If you don't, your serotonin, your dopamine, your ability to care in life goes right down. Is that little dude? It's like a little larvae. Up on the tree here. Your ability to care goes right down because all your body's going, don't care about anybody else. Because we are in an emergency world. When I'm running out of carbs, let's say I've done a marathon or whatever and I've gone into ketosis or whatever, which rarely happens for me. you can't really care about anyone, or you can care about yourself. You become extremely self-absorbed because you're in this like, preservation mode. You're in like a preservation mode. So anything else is just like, You notice a lot of mums out there who shit their carbs. Their kids are just going to crap, and husbands are like, well, you're crazy, and vice versa. Men who shit their carbs are just like, bleh. Because you can eat all the rice in the world, all the potatoes in the world, stuff yourself full of them, and you still want something sweet afterwards. I mean, all these things are great. The starches are great. They've got glucose in there. Some potatoes have fructose as well, the yams, sucrose. But if you don't have that sweetness, you'll still be like, I need sweet. I need those simple sugars. Complex glucose chains are fantastic, but you also need the sweetness. And so adding a bit of fruit, adding in as much sugar as you want, that's just going to satisfy you a lot, especially refined sugar. It's just something powerful there. Sugar sprinkled on fruit in the morning, that's really good. That's fantastic. So just do the experiment. Just monitor your mood. Don't monitor your weight. Those things come up with time. But monitor your insulin sensitivity. That's why I love working with diabetics, type 1 and type 2, because they're just like, Harley, like, what's going on? Like, my endocrinologist, my doctor never told me this. I've been restricting carbs, binging out, eating fatty foods, hating life, hating diabetes life, because I was given the wrong information.